ADOS, proud sponsors of ADOS Addicted to Fishing.
I'm Nicky, and since I could hold a handline, I have been addicted to fishing. Whether it's stray lining for snapper, jigging for kingfish, dropping deep for harpooker, or jumping in and going spearfishing, I love it all. Join me each week as I road trip around the country, travelling to both New Zealand's most iconic fishing destinations and stepping off the beaten track to show just how good Kiwi fishing really is. Whether it's a girls' trip, fishing with a local, or riding solo, I am on a constant quest to satisfy my insatiable fishing addiction. Hey, and welcome to ADOS Addicted to Fishing this week. I've got my girls Anthea and Rachelle with me, and they want to catch some snapper, so here we are in Raglan, and it's looking beautiful out there. This week we're in the stunning Waikato coastal town of Raglan, known for its black sand beaches and world-class surf breaks. So these guys here are very generous. They've just offered to give us a whole heap of their baits, so thank you very much. It's very nice of you. Okay, quickly girls, quickly. They're dying. We've got to save them. It's going to save us a lot of...
Oh, they look like little buggers, aren't they?
See you guys, thank you.
Thanks.
Very kind of you.
Happy fishing.
We're just coming up to the Raglan bar. This bar stretches for about a nautical mile, and we've obviously got our life jackets on. Always wear them whenever we're going to go across the bar. We better give Coast Guard a call as well. Coast Guard Radio, this is Game On, ZMU 7703, over.
Game On, this is Coast Guard Radio, over.
We have 5 POB. We're about to leave and go over the Raglan bar. We'll be back in at 1400 and we will let you know when we're over the bar safely. Thank you for your watch, over. Looks a bit choppy out there though. You've got to be really careful when you go over the bar. Always check the weather, make sure you've got all your safety precautions. In a 6 metre or less boat, you have to wear a life jacket all the time. We're obviously a 7.95 metre extreme boat, so we don't have to wear our life jackets, but on my boat it's a rule that you've got to wear them whenever we do anything that can be a little bit more dangerous than normal, like a bar crossing. That's why you always want to be part of Coast Guard.
Yeah.
Do you have a membership for Coast Guard?
Yeah. All boaties should have a membership with Coast Guard. They are legends, and it's only like $150 a year or something.
It's better to be safe than sorry,
Safety
right?
never takes a day off, girls. Right, let's do this. Bar crossings are a high-risk activity and are not to be taken lightly. If you're in doubt, don't go out. The Raglan bar stretches across almost a nautical mile radius, and with it being sand, it's constantly moving and changing. All right, so we've just pulled up at the 40 metre mark. I have heard from a few friends of mine that have been fishing out here that that's where the fish have been. And generally in sort of November to December on the west coast, especially around Kawhia and Raglan, the fish do hold around that depth, and there's some pretty good fish to be had out here, so I'm pretty excited. In terms of what we're going to be using to catch fish today, we've got a big selection. Now our mates over at Salty Dog have hooked us up and I love their baits, they're my absolute favourite. We do have some burley, which not everybody uses on the west coast, but we will be putting some down if we decide that it gets a bit hard. Hopefully we won't get anything coming with starting with S and ending with hark, but we'll see how we go. I've also got, because the bottom here is sand, we've got some of Shimano's Inchinku lures, and I'm really looking forward to putting them down because they seem to catch a lot of big fish too. So I think with using maybe one of you girls using dead baits, I might throw around some sliders and some Ingetsu lures, and we'll have the burley cranking, and I think between us we should hopefully get on some good fish.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah, so let's do it. All right, let's go at the back. All right, so what we've got here is the Telica 8, and we've got that on the Shadow X Series 6 to 10 kilo boat rod. Now we've put this all the way down to the bottom, and I'm going to feel for when it hits.
Have we got dead bait on this one?
We do, and we've got like a diamond 6-ounce sinker on the bottom, so it's just going to bob along on the bottom. And like I said before, the things that we're likely to catch is a gurnard or a snapper.
Oh, I've never caught a gurnard before.
Haven't you?
No, what do they look like?
There you go. A lot of people call them carrots because they're orange and they make a funny sound when you catch them. And they're actually really tasty.
I've got a few bites.
You've got bites, yeah. Oh.
Oh, what's
Yeah, I think you've got a fish on there now. Yep, so.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a bit of weight there.
Oh, yes, I think I do.
Just bump that drag up a bit, yeah. Oh, you've got a gurnard. That's a big one.
Love a big one.
Whoa, that's a massive gurnard.
Oh, he's cute.
Isn't he gorgeous?
He's got wings.
He's got wings, so.
And feet.
Yeah. Can you...
Okay, yeah, so we can hold it.
Yeah, hold him.
Should I hold him like this?
Just be careful.
Oh, watch, has he got spikes?
Yes, on the top of his head he does. So just hold him underneath, like I'm holding.
And the gill part?
Just see how I'm holding it underneath and grab the tail as well. Nice.
Oh, it's pretty.
Yeah.
It's actually a really pretty fish.
It's a beautiful fish. Yep, and so he uses these sort of wings and these sort of feet to crawl along the bottom of the ocean and eat all the bits and pieces.
So that's why we put the line down to the bottom.
Exactly, yeah.
I see.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool.
She's
It's a beauty. And a legal size for these is like 45 centimetres, so this is a really big fish.
The national size limit for gurnard is 25 centimetres, and it's part of your daily bag limit of 20 fish. They're most commonly found over muddy seabeds and flat sandy bottoms in depths of up to 50 metres.
What do you reckon, guys? Eat?
First one always goes back.
Let's throw him back.
First one always goes back?
First one always goes back. Right.
Give him a kiss, Rachelle.
Oh, we liked it. He's swimming. Ready?
Coming up this week on ADOS Addicted to Fishing, the fishing is firing up and the girls get into some of the tastiest fish on the West Coast.
Wow, this is the big one of the day. Woo-hoo.
This week, we're fishing in Raglan with my girls Rachelle and Anthea. We're targeting snapper and the humble gurnard. We've deployed the salty dog belly, and it's not long before we get into all the action.
Tell us what's happening, Anthea.
So I think I've got something. Well, yep, definitely got something. Really hoping that it's a snapper. But hey, I'll be happy with gurnard as well. Oh, he's putting up a bit of a fight. Oh, it feels like he's kind of given up.
Oh, God.
Okay, yes, there we go. Oh,
Big kahawai. Stay there.
quite a big one. There we go. Awesome.
That's a pretty decent size. You want to hold that side of the net? That's a pretty decent size kahawai, if I do say so myself.
I could definitely feel him putting up a good fight.
Yeah, they're heaps of fun to catch. We can use this in numerous ways. We can either take it home and use it as delicious ceviche, or we could use it for bait to catch more fish. So I think that we keep this one, pop them in the chili bin, and
Use it for more bait.
yeah. Snapper love fresh kahawai.
Awesome, that's what we want.
Oh, yeah, we're getting some inquiries. Just gonna feed out a bit of line till he takes it. We just had the change of the tide, so. Woohoo! It's a gurnard.
Size one.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
Do you want the net or anything?
Tasty gurnard. Can you hear him?
Oh, you can hear them.
Noises.
It makes like a.
Oh, that's funny. It's like a little duck.
He's asking us if he can come for dinner.
I think that he can join us.
I think he can join us.
Yeah. Welcome to guest.
Oh yeah, I definitely got something.
It's actually quite wriggly, this one. The other one was a lot smoother, but this one seems to be a bit frantically trying to get away.
What do you think you've got?
I don't know. It's real different to the other one, which was calf. What was it? Calf.
Tar-fi. No, car-why.
Yeah. I reckon it's a snapper. Well,
I think it's a gurnard because this is what the other one did.
Really?
It's
Was
like
it quite wriggly?
And then it stopped.
Yeah, this one actually isn't stopping. Come on, little guy. No, big guy. Oh, what do we got here? Is it a snapper?
It's a gurnard.
It's another gurnard. Oh my God, another big one.
Wow, this is the big one of the day.
Huge.
Gosh,
That is
massive.
Nice hook in there as well. All right.
Its feet are so pretty. It's like part crab, part butterfly, part fish.
It is.
Awesome.
It's a crucifier.
A crucifier. All right. Oh, we should. Oh,
That's a pretty
It's a good size gurnard. All the ones that we seem to be pulling out today are
Yeah.
just mint.
as well.
Do you want to hold your fish?
Yeah. All right. So just like this.
Yeah.
And
Right, so we've come out to Target Gurnard, and that is exactly what we've been getting.
clearly owning it.
We are definitely owning it. We're going to have a tasty, tasty meal tonight, that's for sure. Look at this one, he's been through the wars.
Oh, yeah.
There's his wings there.
They all seem to have quite a few nips on their wings, don't
Yeah, they
they?
do. Yeah, he looks like a very old Gurnard.
Yeah, a big
quite
fat
big.
one.
Yeah.
Do they taste better if they're a little bit older or if they're a different age, like snapper, or it's kind of vary?
Well, the smaller ones, you generally don't keep them anyway because
Right.
they're under the legal size limit, which is 25 centimetres. This one will be tasty, and I mean, personally, I haven't noticed the difference between like a 20 and a slightly above 25 centimetre and what this one will be. All I know is that they taste so
Tastes
good.
delicious, and there's more of it, which is better. for all of
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome. Cool.
Yeah, this
Got
could
a big
be
one there, Nick.
could be an alright snapper. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, very good bend in this rod. Do one of you ladies want to get ready with the net, just in case? If this is a gurnard, this is going to be the world record gurnard. What's your biggest snapper, Rachelle?
Ooh. In centimetres, I wouldn't know in weight. Maybe like 40 centimetres.
Oh yeah,
Is that big?
it's legal.
That's what you want.
Make sure it's legal.
I don't think I have caught a snapper before, so it's on the
Really?
cards for
You've
today.
never caught a snapper?
No.
Oh my gosh. It's the world record gurnard.
Oh my God.
Look at it, it's huge.
It's huge. God, we're picking up some big ones today, aren't we?
Scoop the net underneath. Yeah.
Nice.
Pull it up and in. Woohoo! Now notice that I seem to be picking up all the gurnard on the bottom. Can you hold that?
Yeah.
On the bottom one, so just hold that there, Rachelle. Another big, beautiful gurnard. Check him out.
Juicy.
Is that bigger than the last one?
I think it is,
think
yeah.
it's bigger than the last
That is a huge gurnard.
Yeah,
Like, they don't
wow.
normally get that big. And if they do, you know you're in for a tasty treat. Tackle tips and tactics, brought to you by Smart Marine. Nobody likes the squeaky door. Luckily, we got my old mate 556 over here. It's the new light, which means it's low odour and there's no solvent. So it's, you know, we're standing inside Smart Marine and we can happily spray away. Customers aren't going to get upset. Now let's fix this fridge for them. Oh. Let's see if it worked. Yes! No more squeaks! Victory. 556. Right. For all your fishing needs, head on down to your local Smart Marine store. Stay tuned to see more fishing action from the stunning west coast town of Raglan.
Let's like double hand the rod.
That's amazing! That is a massive fish. This week on ADOS Addicted to Fishing, we are on a girls' trip targeting snapper and gurnard, and the fishing just keeps getting better and better.
I was just watching my rod. Looks like I got a few little bites. I think something on the end of it, but we'll see. Yep. I don't know what it feels like though. It's a bit different to the last one. Oh, it's another gurnard. We are absolutely racking in the gurnard. They all seem to be a pretty good size as well. We've got this, all right. So we're just gonna take out the, watching the spikes though. So we go under, right?
And it's like little flappy hole bits.
There we go.
Nailed it.
Nice. You've got to be really careful of the spiky parts because they'll get you.
Gurnard behave very differently to the snapper. They sit and crawl along the bottom, and they use their wings and their little feet and legs, and they just feed along the bottom there. So then they hook up, and they don't have as much power. So
I feel like they play dead as well, like they don't thrash around.
yeah, they don't thrash around as much.
Oh, it doesn't look very orange.
Oh no!
Shark. What kind of shark do you think that is, Nicky?
That's a sand shark.
Oh, that's a baby one. How big do they get?
They can get pretty big. But yeah, no, that's just... See their sort of razor-like teeth? You do not want to get your hands caught in there.
They're quite small though for shark teeth.
They are. They're like little mini razors. All right, here we go. Bye, Mr. Shark. That was almost a gurnard. Almost.
It's quite fun.
Oh, yeah, I definitely think I have something. Giving it. Yeah. Wow.
Oh, this one looks like a goodie.
Yep. That rod's out of the way.
Yup. Oh, it's like very strong. Oh my gosh, it could be the double marlin.
So this could be a snapper.
Could be. It's quite a. The snapper tends to be quite fighters. I mean, this one definitely is a regular.
Honestly, I feel like I have no right to comment today because
You just don't know.
normally I feel like I do have a sense of what it is, but then like today I've actually been really off with a lot of them. So just when you think you know something about fishing, fishing proves to you that you actually don't know that much. It's a snapper! Woohoo! So is that your first snapper?
Yes, I know. My first one ever, which is very exciting. I've never caught a snapper before.
That is amazing.
Comes with a bit of a war wound, but that's all right.
It does. You poor wee sausage. She's cut her hand.
That's all right. It just shows, you know, the determination of bringing up the fish.
Yes, it does. These hooks are amazing. We've decided this season onwards to only use circle hooks, and so that we can put back a lot more snapper if we want to.
Good stuff, man. My first ever snapper. Thanks, Nick.
You're welcome.
Very exciting. And it looks like pretty much like the perfect size.
It's tasty.
Tasty size.
Tasty size, definitely.
Yeah.
Right,
awesome.
let's put them on ice.
All right.
I think I might have something. It's kind of jiggling, but it just sort of feels heavy.
Do you reckon it's fish?
I don't know. It's not like moving much. It just feels like a dead weight.
It could be the burley. The burley's coming under the boat and going out that way, so...
It might be, because it feels like the line's going under the boat. Whoa, and it's running. Oh. It's my double marlin! Okay, wait.
Okay, your mission is to get that rod off my boat right now. Thank you.
I can't actually do anything right now. I need to
Okay.
like double hand the rod.
Now, what I want you to do is lift the rod, and then as you finish lifting, you need to try and wind on the way down.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I see white. Oh! I don't know if it's a snapper!
Is it?
Get the net! Amazing!
It's a snapper!
You thought it was a burley.
She thought it was a burley.
That's amazing!
That is a massive fish.
I know.
I don't think it's the burley. Oh my god. Okay, guys. That was because I sung two Te Minor iwi.
So, Rachelle, No one believed that Rachelle had a fish on. She thought she had the burley.
It was a very slow pull-up.
And turns out she's got this amazing snapper.
Yay! Look at all the
Perfectly lip hooked.
that.
That is a beautiful fish. We'll just roll it out there. Now it's heavy and it's slimy. And
Okay.
it's gonna wriggle.
It's gonna wriggle.
Okay, so have you got
You're
it
right,
there and
I
there?
got you, regular.
Okay,
Yeah.
have you got it?
Yeah.
That's your fish.
This is my fish.
Yay! Now, what did I tell you about creative visualization?
I know.
It works.
The fish gods answered.
They did. Now, what was what did you sing before?
To Tedamina Iwi. Oh, wait. Nailed it.
Nailed it, and it worked.
Oh, he's breathing on me.
Okay. He's a beautiful snapper, Shell.
Stoked. Okay. All right, just play nice, all right? I'm putting you back in, but we need to get this shot.
Gear, Care and Catch, brought to you by Trade Zone. Here we are at Trade Zone in Ashburton. Let's go on and see the team. Hey Peter.
Oh, g'day Nick, how are you?
Yeah, good, thanks.
That's the story.
How are you?
Good, thank you. What brings you this way?
I've just built a boat shed at
Right.
home, and I've got some sheets of metal that I need to cut, so they're probably about 5 mil thick.
Okay, if we've got a compressed air and electricity, we can go to a plasma.
Okay.
This week, single phase plasma cut 45 is just the thing you'd need. It would easily do through 5 mil. It can cut up to 15 mil and a clean cut. So basically, you just plug it in, you've got your handle there, line up, you pull the trigger,
Yep. Boom.
line out your shape and cut your doorway. You'll be cutting windows.
Cool. Sweet, I'll take one of those, please.
Take one of those, come on
Cool.
through.
Thanks. For all your engineering needs, head in store or order online at www.tradezone.co.nz. Check out our YouTube page for tips, tricks, and entire episodes of every season. And like us on Facebook to keep up to date with competitions and all your fishing news. ADOS, Addicted to Fishing, is proud to be with Extreme Boats, powered by Honda Marine. We tow it around in our custom-built cam trailer on the back of our Ford Ranger. Smart Marine supply us with our Shimano tackle, and we find the best fishing spots with our Furuno. We maintain our gear using Ting tools and clean up using Bosch hot water products, supplied by our local Chester's Plumbing store. We keep up to date thanks to New Zealand Fishing News magazine, and it all sticks together thanks to ADOS.